Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to count down the 10 best video games of the decade, from 2010 to 2019. This was an amazing decade for gaming, with so many incredible titles that defined genres, pushed boundaries, and entertained millions of players around the world. Of course, this is just my personal opinion, and you may have different preferences or favorites. So feel free to share your list in the comments below. But without further ado, let's get started with the number 10. The Witcher 3, Wild Hunt, CD Projekt Red, 2015. The Witcher 3, Wild Hunt is a masterpiece of open-world RPG design. It follows the adventures of Geralt of Rivia, a monster hunter who searches for his missing adopted daughter in a vast and beautiful fantasy world. The game is full of memorable characters, engaging quests, and meaningful choices that shape the story and the world. The game also has 2 excellent expansions that add even more content and depth to the experience. The Witcher 3 is a game that you can easily sink hundreds of hours into and still discover new things. 9. Portal 2, Valve, 2011. Portal 2 is a brilliant puzzle platformer that expands on the original game's concept of using portals to navigate through test chambers. The game introduces new mechanics, such as gels, lasers, and light bridges, that add more variety and challenge to the puzzles. The game also has a hilarious and clever story that features some of the best voice acting and writing in gaming history. The game's co-op mode is also a blast to play with a friend, as you work together to solve puzzles and overcome obstacles. 8. Red Dead Redemption 2, Rockstar Games, 2018. Red Dead Redemption 2 is a stunning prequel to the first game that tells the story of Arthur Morgan, a member of a notorious outlaw gang in the dying days of the American frontier. The game is a technical marvel that creates a realistic and immersive world that you can explore on horseback or foot. The game also has a rich and emotional story that explores themes of loyalty, betrayal, and redemption. The game's online mode also offers a lot of fun activities and modes to play with other players. 7. God of War, Sony Santa Monica, 2018. God of War is a reboot of the popular action-adventure series that reinvents the protagonist Kratos as a father who travels with his son Atreus through the realms of Norse mythology. The game is a stunning showcase of graphics, gameplay, and storytelling that blends brutal combat with exploration and puzzle solving. The game also has a dynamic camera system that never cuts away from the action, creating a seamless cinematic experience. The game also has a heartfelt and touching story that explores the relationship between Kratos and Atreus, as well as their pasts and destinies. 6. Dark Souls, From Software, 2011. Dark Souls is a game that changed the landscape of gaming with its challenging but rewarding gameplay, its intricate and interconnected world design, and its minimalist but effective storytelling. The game puts you in the role of an undead warrior who must journey through a decaying world filled with deadly enemies and bosses. The game is notorious for its difficulty, but also for its fair and satisfying combat system that rewards skill and perseverance. The game also has a rich lore and atmosphere that draws you into its mysterious world. 5. Minecraft, Mojang Studios, 2011. Minecraft is a game that needs no introduction. It is one of the most popular and influential games of all time, with over 200 million copies sold worldwide. It is a sandbox game that lets you create anything you can imagine with blocks in a procedurally generated world. You can play it solo or with friends, in survival mode or creative mode, or with mods or servers that add even more content and possibilities. Minecraft is a game that appeals to all ages and tastes, and it is constantly updated with new features and improvements. 4. League of Legends, Riot Games, 2009. League of Legends is one of the most successful and influential games of the decade, with over 100 million players monthly and a huge esports scene. It is a multiplayer, online battle arena, MOBA, game that pits 2 teams of 5 players against each other in matches that last around 30 minutes. Each player controls a unique champion with different abilities and roles, and they must work together to destroy the enemy base while defending their own. The game has over 150 champions to choose from, each with its playstyle and personality. 3. Fortnite, Epic Games, 2017. Fortnite is another phenomenon that took the gaming world by storm in the past decade. It is a battle royale game that pits 100 players against each other on a shrinking island until only one remains. It also has a building mechanic that lets you construct walls, ramps, floors, and roofs to create a cover or gain an advantage over your enemies. The game also has a creative mode where you can build your maps. 2. The Last of Us. Naughty Dog, 2013. The Last of Us is a masterpiece of storytelling and gameplay that follows the journey of Joel and Ellie, two survivors of a fungal outbreak that has turned most of humanity into zombie-like creatures. The game is a third-person action-adventure game that combines stealth, combat, and exploration in a post-apocalyptic world. The game also has a gripping and emotional story that explores themes of love, loss, and survival. The game also has a multiplayer mode that pits two teams of survivors against each other in various modes and maps. 1. The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild, Nintendo, 2017. The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild is a game that redefines what an open-world game can be. It is a game that gives you complete freedom to explore a vast and beautiful world full of secrets, surprises, and challenges. You can go anywhere, do anything, and play however you want. You can climb mountains, glide through the air, tame horses, cook food, solve puzzles, fight enemies, and more. The game also has a minimalist but engaging story that lets you discover the history and fate of Hyrule and its people. The game also has a DLC that adds more content and features to the game. And that's it for my list of the 10 best video games of the decade. I hope you enjoyed this video and found some games that you like or want to try. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this. Thank you for watching and see you next time.